Have you ever wanted to create a new function based on another function with some arguments fixed? That is when Functools partial comes in handy. In this video, you will learn how to use Functools partial to simplify your Python function. To see what is useful, let's start with an example. Here we have a load wine dataset from scikit-learn, and it shows different features of a wine sample, such as magnesium, flavonoids, etc. Now let's say we are curious of how many samples whose magnesium level is above a certain threshold, or how many samples whose flavonoids are above a certain threshold. We can create a function called getCountAboveThreshold per column. This function takes a threshold, a column, and a data frame. And we're gonna return the number of samples with the value of a specified column above a certain threshold. Now we can use this function to get the number of rows above 98 in the magnesium column by setting the threshold to be 98, the column to be magnesium, the data frame to be df. And when we run this, we got 82. We are also curious about the number of rows above 13 in the alcohol column. So we run the function again with different parameters, and we got 92. You can see the similarity between these two lines of code is a parameter data frame. Thus, we can simplify this further by creating another function similar to the original function with the argument data frame fixed. Let's use Functools partial to do exactly that. To use Functools partial, let's start with import partial from Functools. Next, we will create another function based on the previous function with data frame fixed by calling the method partial and assign the result to getCountAboveThreshold per column. Now, since data frame is fixed, we only need to specify the threshold and the column in the new function, and it will behave exactly like our original function. You can see that we got the same result with fewer parameters. That is pretty cool. Now let's say we're gonna get the count of samples for a specific threshold of magnesium. We can apply partial again and keep the column fixed. Now we only need to provide one value to get the number of samples. That's it about Functools partial. With this function, data scientists can experiment with different values for an argument, and maintainers can easily reuse a particular function. Thank you for listening.